Hello everyone, this is Yoko. On this channel, I feel that information about what is happening in China is often not correctly conveyed to countries other than China, so I will be disseminating the information I have gathered in English. I'm getting information from multiple media, so I'd be happy if you could comment on the content of the video. Also, my native language is not English, so I use an AI speaker to create the voice to convey the information correctly. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel and support us. This time, I would like to talk about the fatal economic indicators related to real estate in China. The problem was the economic index on real estate announced in June. There have been reports of more than 2 million mortgage defaults. Some people intentionally stopped paying this mortgage, but most of them are not paying, but they are not able to pay. Failure to pay a mortgage in China damages a person's credit data. China's credit data is very important. If your credit data is damaged, it will have a negative impact on many things, not just borrowing money. So many people try to pay off their mortgages. There is a large number of non-payment of housing loans, whether they are paid or not, and this will further worsen the Chinese economy. Non-payment of the mortgage will spread to various problems, but when the non-payment of the mortgage occurs, the bank will start court proceedings to recover the loan money after a certain period of time. Banks take real estate as collateral when they lend money, so if they don't return the money, they put the real estate up for auction. Start court proceedings to put it up for auction. Properties that are put up for auction often sell for less than the market price at the time. Since it is an auction, the price may go up, but in today's world, even if you sell at a price lower than the market price, it may not sell. As the number of such properties increases, people who want to buy real estate from now on will be able to buy properties at auctions because they can buy them at a lower price than the market price. When attention is focused on auctions, expensive second-hand real estate cannot be sold, so the trend is to lower the price and buy it. An increase in mortgage delinquency has the effect of pushing down the price of second-hand real estate. If there are not many unpaid loans, even if you wait for an auction property, it will not attract attention because it is rare that a property will appear in the area you want to live. However, if there are 2 million unpaid loans, it means that a large amount of real estate will be put up for auction. So rather than buying a second-hand property now, it is better to wait and see. More likely to change. China's real estate prices are currently declining, so even if there is no such phenomenon, people who want to buy real estate now are taking a wait-and-see attitude. In such a situation, the news of non-payment of the loan came out. Furthermore, a major problem for the Chinese economy is that as real estate prices continue to fall, banks will not be able to recover the money they lent even if they put the properties up for auction. For example, when buying a 100 million yen condominium, the purchaser prepares a down payment of 20% and borrows 80 million yen from the bank. Even if the price of a 100 million yen condominium falls to 80 million yen, the bank will be able to recover the loan money by selling the condominium, but if the price drops below 80 million yen, a loss will occur. It is said that there are already quite a few condominiums in China that are in a state of loss even if they are sold. In the first place, the current real estate price in China is not the correct price. Since the price of the condominium is set by the seller, it is not decided that it will sell at that price. If you ask me if the selling price is really worth it, it's pretty dubious. In fact, it is not possible to sell at that price, so there is a high possibility that the housing loan that the bank lends will become bad debt. And there are other problems. As I said earlier, when a person fails to pay their mortgage, it hurts their credit data. Then you won't be able to borrow money to buy things. China's economic growth has been supported by debt-driven economic growth. Many people in Japan misunderstand that the average income of Japanese people is still higher than that of Chinese people. So, if you consume within your income, you can't spend so much. However, Chinese people have no resistance to debt, so they are confident that even if they borrow money to buy things, they will be able to pay it back with their assets in the future. I used to believe that even if I borrowed money now, I would be able to pay it back in the future, and I believed that my salary would continue to rise. This is a plus for the economy. For example, a person with an annual income of 1 million yen can only spend 1 million yen in a year, but if you can borrow 1 million yen, you can spend up to 2 million yen a year. This increase in purchasing power is very positive for the economy. If you don't have debt, you can't sell a lot of houses that are priced well above your annual income. It can be said that domestic demand in the Chinese economy was supported by the fact that there were many people who had no resistance to debt and spent a lot of money. However, If credit data is damaged like this time, and a large number of people are unable to borrow money, it will have a negative impact on the economy. The existence of the credit data system has the effect of encouraging people to repay their debts in order to avoid damage to their credit data, but if the number of people who do not repay their debts increases, it will have a negative impact on the economy. It's going to be a long time, but now China is becoming like that. However, it is said that the theory that the mortgage itself is the root of all evil is now appearing in China. Debt is a mechanism that allows you to buy more than your income, such as borrowing money to buy a house. Some people say that it is the root of all evil, and that the system of housing loans should be abolished. Balance is important in the system of borrowing money to buy things. Debt will ruin the person who borrowed it, and if you can't collect it even if you lend it out, you'll be bad debt, but if you can't borrow a certain amount, you won't be able to sell expensive products. For example, when buying a car, most people buy it with a loan. If it becomes impossible to borrow money, the automobile industry may be destroyed. I think it's better to be able to choose a mortgage when you buy your own home. Rather than being able to make a mortgage loan, the house won't sell, or the house price will drop greatly. China's problem is that real estate investment has become too hot. The problem in the first place is that the real estate development is the concession of the local government, and they have developed a lot anyway. I thought it would be better for him to buy a lot of real estate by himself, so I let him freely buy and sell real estate for investment purposes. Therefore, it is a complete mismanagement of the government. It is a problem that occurred because the policy of the central government and the policy of the local government are different. Again, it's completely the Chinese Communist Party's misgovernment. That's all for now. See you next time.